from generator only we started in this way, and no need is there. After 2 p.m. only it is possible. So thank you. My principal, Dr. Devnath Palit, my friend, and IPC coordinator, Nivedita ma'am, my junior actually Rajiv, and all the faculty members of Conservation Biology Department, students, research scholars from our state, outside the state, abroad, and dear audience. Already 5 to 10 minutes already gone, so I have to maintain the time actually here. So on the eve of International Biodiversity Day, you know, Conservation Biology Department every year they inaugurate this celebrating. So last year also they told me, but due to shortage of time I could not. Tomorrow also I have to go to actually our West Bengal Biodiversity Board. They are also celebrating same things actually here. So I am just small things, local biodiversity hotspot and their future survival. Am I audible? Hello. Okay. So biodiversity hotspot, Conservation Biology Department, actually their students, scholars, they are well known, and those your participants actually all over India, abroad. So we have idea about what is biodiversity, so I'm not going into the details. And biodiversity hotspots also. After Meter Mayor 2011, 35 to 36 hotspots, India total 4. That is the mega biodiversity, So that is some criteria is there. If hotspot, so what is the criteria of the hotspot? We know that is, but that is actual hotspot. So to fulfill one particular area, 1500 vascular plants must be there, and these vascular plants must be endemic in nature, minimum. So more than 1500 vascular plants, particular ecosystem or particular place must be there. One thing, and second point, this particular ecosystem where these 1500 endemic vascular plants are there, they are under tremendous threat. That's why space is hotspot. But here we call local hotspot. Local hotspot never fulfill this type of criteria. That is very small area, maybe 5 square feet area. Next slide, please, Rajiv. Next also. This is for actually, this is actually our biodiversity hotspot, At least 1500 vascular plants as endemic. It has lost 70% or more of its primary forest till date. That's why habitat are in tremendous conditions. And this lost mostly due to anthropogenic factors, man-made. We are constructing house, we are constructing a road, urbanization. So forest is the main primary key. Forest also getting under the destroyed conditions. So not only degradation of the habitat, fragmentation also there, habitat fragmentation. That is another problem for species existence if habitat fragmentation is going on. Not only this, pollution is another factor, constructing the industry inside the forest. So many rules, green committees, there are so many things that there still this is going on. We know thermal power station establishing. So species are going to either destroy totally due to their habitat degradation or habitat fragmentation. So due to this reason, next slide please. Due to this reason, we call actually local. You see this area just in front of my college. This is when I established 2022, 5th June, Environment Day. That time only 7 into 10 square feet area. Now it is increased. But this conservation not always going on happily. Very fight with local people, local communities. They have bad practice. Every year after the harvesting time, they will burn. So many things. So total we have such type of hotspot more than 15. surrounding my college, that's 10 kilometer, 20 kilometer area, Chapra block. But 5 already destroyed. We are monitoring regularly. We are providing awareness program. Still, local people, some local people, maybe 10% people, they have some idea. That bad practice I told you. So after harvesting time, once they will burn it. Without burning, they thought maybe snake will come to their house. Insects, bad insects will come. They will bite. That type of superstitious things is there. So every year they are burning. So now 10 to 11, that type of hotspot totally protected. For this protection, under my guidance, my students and mainly our NSS and UVA Unnat Bharat Abhijan, that Kunnasri students, they are the main, and local community of course, and our border area BSF people, border security people. So how BSF people conserve on such hotspot, I will show you. So now this hotspot I am showing here, that is now 15 square feet area. Wild cats, during September, October, wild cat coming and their calves are born. After complete this life cycle, they will go and mostly they are coming. And inside this, you see the dens. This area more than 50. Some experts come. They used to come. More than 50 such medicinal plants within this small area. You will be surprised. My friend from Biodiversity Board, Dr. Anirban Roy, wrote one book in Bengali, that is Banglar Udvid. That particular book he mentioned hotspot, local hotspot. So I got this idea, and Dr. Anirban Roy visited several times. This is unique, not in India, that is international level, that is unique conservation. But if you conserve, your conservation biology department, if conserve such type of things, more than lakhs and lakhs insects and other species will be conserved. 1 minute, not 1 minute, 1 second, one species is going to extinct presently. So if we, every college, such type of 10, such type of, just first year will take 2, next year another 2, in this we can increase that type of small patches. These are actually relic patches of the past. Actually past vast forest area was there. That forest degraded. Now very small area, maybe 5 square feet, 10 square feet, 15 square feet. But inside these patches, so many gold treasure trove is there. If you really study, if you document, so many things will be there. In even wild relatives of cultivated plants, their things is there. We got wild trichogenthes, wild Bacilla alba. So many things are there inside this. And so many medicinal plants, based on the local people, they will tell whatever things they are using. And invasive plants is also there. But surprisingly, invasive plants, I will show you another such local hotspot. They just encircle the hotspot, never entered into these. So I searched why they are actually encircling. Parthenium, lantana camera, Parthenium hysterophorus, they are there, but encircling only. But they have no power to enter inside these, because inside these patches, really our native and indigenous wild plants are there. They have such type of genetic power and such type of genetic genes actually. So many allelopathic competition going on. So Parthenium and other such invasive plants cannot get chance to grow inside these patches. So this is interesting things. Next slide. So another. So I told 10 to 15 such along the roadside. I conjure here Bengal fox. So many snakes actually, Nadia and Kala snake. So many snakes are there actually. So we conserve here. Sometimes herpetologists used to come. Our Kolkata University Zoology Department visited this area. I will show you what snake habitat. Next slide. So for conservation purpose in our local regional language as well as English, that type of banner we made regularly we are doing. Next slide. This is English to shape local biodiversity hotspot and awareness, discussion and solution. So we clearly told them, local people, you are cultivating. So who will pollinate? Without pollination, your brinjal, your capsicum, so many things, whatever you are taking, your paddy, cucumber, so many things are you are doing. You are spraying, actually using insecticides, biofertilizer, chemical fertilizer, but they have no power to pollinate. So pollinators are there, and pollinators have only sweet home these local biodiversity hotspots. After early morning, they start their work without any money. They are doing and they are pollinating. After hard work, evening time, they are returning to their sweet home. That is the local biodiversity hotspot. That's small patches I showed you. But regularly they are facing their sweet home are going to be distracted or destroyed completely by our human being. So they are crying. Nobody is there to listen them. Next slide, please. Yes, this is Kullan University herpetologist. One professor visited this area. There one, two such type of things are there, and one hole is there. That is the place of gokro snake. Regularly they are coming. It is the private land. So I told them just from my college 1 kilometer away. Due to my request, they told yes, we have no problem, we will conserve it. So I put the board, local biodiversity hotspot. Not only the snake, wildcat, so many things are there, and Bangladesh international border from here only 2.5 kilometer. Due to this international border, so peoples are not coming. If any people come, they have to go same way. So due to this regime, species are here conserved peacefully. Next slide, please. Here, from our college 8 kilometer apart, Gongra international border area, I conserved here. You see how dense it is. So one school is there, that is St. Mary School. So St. Mary School students, several times we conducted awareness program. Why we conserve this? When we actually put this board, people or laugh, local people basically, they laugh at us. Why you just put this board? Wastage of money. And please give this board. We'll put in front of our shop. So they have no idea. But now 30 to 40% people already aware. But another 60 to 70% people, we have to aware them. We are trying. But I told you, my previous slide actually I told you that people have some bad habit, bad practice. Every year after the harvesting time, February, March, they will burn. All this. That is the practice. So inside this, so many plants are there. One such plants, two plants is there. There is Capra species. The Capra species just tweak. And another plants is there, convolvulaceae plant. Their leaf. So three plants. And our banyan tree, their bark, prop root bark. So mix a particular dose, and they are preparing snake bite medicine. That is for Kala snake. Kala is very crate actually, black crate. That snake is very poisonous. Within 10 minutes, if proper precaution is not there done actually, within 10 minutes, patient will be in critical condition. So they are preparing. Local, there's such type of folk healer is there. I already invited them. I know. So with their help, actually, I have also established one local ethnomedicinal plant garden actually here. So particular such bush actually that is 10 to 15 square feet area. More than 100 such medicinal plants, you will be surprised. Only small things. And I told you, I didn't study seasonal documentation. 1 or 2 seasons I studied. But rainy season, what happened? I studied March, April, May, this time mainly. But so many different seasons also I have to study. Seasonal variation. So many plants are there. They are coming and they are already gone. So particular such 10 to 15 square feet area, I call them treasure trove. Not only medicinal plants. I identified partly, not all, till now. You know, I am as an administrator, principal. It is very difficult to monitor college and such type of dedicated work. So partly when I used to come here, 3 to 4 days I stayed here. So 4 p.m. I will start, 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. I will study, but not regularly. Regular documentation, regular investigation work also required. And regarding animal, holistic matter, based on the people, actually local people, we came to know so many things are there, mainly mammals, like grey wolf from Bangladesh, there used to come, because I told you just behind is Bangladesh international border, only 0.5 kilometer. So grey wolf here reported. So people told, I have one such actually photograph, but that is not clear. And Bengal fox, very common. And this side once small road is there, and that you can see, and from there they are entering. This is the gate of there. So not only this squirrel, so many birds actually, snakes, earthworm, frog, toad, snails also, so many things. Actually, this is why, because this is the plants which are our native plants. Their ancestor long time back. These are the big area, maybe primary forest. So due to our urbanization, due to cultivation, already there the relic patches. So many wild plants are there. One such, actually I will show you one such, another just 2 kilometers apart, another such patches which I call local bio hotspot. I got Facorcia remunci. Facorcia remunci, you know, tree. That is very interesting. I was surprised actually. Dr. Onivan Roy was there. Actually, Dr. Roy identified it. The Facorcia remunci very rare, but this area particularly, and that is 2 or 3 particular plants are there. So many, because these are indicating the primary forest of the past. That's why so many medicinal plants, so many things are there, and they are now degraded, and very small area and very small patches surviving. So if we protect them, so many things will come for our research purpose. So many things. It is a small ecosystem going on, but they are very, why called hotspot? They are under very tremendous threat, because mostly you see they are along the road. Most of these things along the road, because cultivated lands they won't allow. People, cultivator, farmers won't allow. They need their cultivation purpose. And roadside, this is a government land. That's why they are already surviving. So mostly they are surviving along the roadside. And when road extension will going on, they will erase it totally. So they are critically tremendous condition and threatened also. Next slide. So this is fruit bat conservation. You see here fruit bat, more than 500 such fruit bat. From here 4 kilometers away, Ranavan, one particular place, just on the bank of the pond, on banyan tree, there is fruit bats. With the help of local people and our students, we conserve. They are successfully, they are staying here, living here, and so many things. They are on Capra's particular pieces, skin disease purpose, they are preparing the medicine, particular dose is there. One particular convolvulus medicine is there. So many things are there. People told actually, so we have documented, but so many things not documented yet, we have to document. Next slide, please. This is total 15 to 20. Now this year also, February, March, another 3 also we actually conserve this such local also from here 15 kilometers apart. We are also increasing our area. I told Facorcia remunci, you see, this is the Facorcia remunci, that arrow. This is the plant. This is the Cluja pond, a particular. So we aware the local people. So this is this forest actually, that's Facorcia remunci. So not only this, so many other pieces. One wild, we call Bacilla alba. That is also gastric purpose. People also using these particular medicines. And this is Solanum indicum, particular pieces. So local people call ambegun or wood begun. So allergy and skin disease purpose medicines are prepared from these ripened fruits. So ripened fruits, then mustard oil, they have some dose, they prepared it. Near Sikra, everywhere, people are used to prepare this. This is the Bacilla alba, Jungli puisa. Next slide. This is Cisalpinia banduk. We know everywhere this plant, but plant number is diminishing day by day. But Cisalpinia banduk, that seed, very interesting. They crushed it. After crushing the dust, they prepared just like ointment. So people of the Gongra, Bangladesh border, so 2 people they are preparing. So curing the piles actually they are preparing from Cisalpina bandhu. You know Spilanthes agmila, that particular part, column sake, that particular people using. If sore throat or sore tongue is there, or you suffering a fever, just inflorescence, chewed, and you just paste it here. Just 1 minute. You feel some irritation and cold like things. So 3 days just you use, totally it is cured, that people told. So all these plants that I told, why I am showing these plants? Most of these plants are actually getting shelter inside these small patches we call local biodiversity hotspot. Next slide, please. This is our awareness on behalf of our college. So regularly we are conducting, our students also, particular our NSS students and Kunnasri club students, they are maintaining. Without local people, it is not possible. So already I told you that banner awareness purpose, one regional language and another is English. We are preparing. Regularly we are, sometimes West Bengal Biodiversity Board scientists are coming, sometimes University of Kolkata, so other. So based on this thing, some NGO also joined with us, India as well as abroad also. UNEP, some members also joined with us for conservation of this globally. Next slide, please. Yes, you see, I told you, this is the Parthenium, very dangerous weeds. You see, just encircling, but inside this, not a single Parthenium inside these patches. 2 years we studied with me, Dr. Animan Roy, Research Officer, Biodiversity Board. He has some publications about this, he told, because this is the wild plant. But you see, your cultivated plant, inside this cultivated plant, you see plenty of Parthenium already entered, because they have not that type of power. So that's why I call these are treasure troves. So many genetic resource, actually our gene resource are there. That is our endemic in nature, our own, and they are surviving only within inside these patches, small patches. I am just showing under the Chapra block, but everywhere available this type of patches, everywhere, not in India, everywhere. So if it is, I am telling you, it is not easy matter. Student you have to involve because they are the local. Without local people, it is not possible for conserve. Still, so many people will come, they will disturb you. But one by one, ultimately, they will believe it and they will conserve automatically. Next slide, please. So this is, we actually provided the people Biodiversity Conservation Award every year. That's the type of people, those who actually help for conservation of our local biodiversity hotspot, snakes, fruit bats, so many. So this year, actually 5 such people they got Biodiversity Award. So Ranamant, Gongra, not only local people or BSF people also, they helped a lot. Next slide, please. This is one such people. He actually, one particular fellow, actually they 3 or 4 actually fruit bats they killed, because from fruit bats some medicine also prepared. Some people regularly that type of poaching phenomenon is going on. So one fruit bat cost it is 100 rupees. So that's why, so we conserved actually just in front of this our conservation area, that particular people's house is there. So I told him, but due to his tireless efforts, that particular fellow now jailed due to Environmental Act and Biodiversity Act. We went actually, so we told you will be under punishment, you have to jail. So already jailed. But this lesson actually go to other people Now peacefully that fruit beds are conserved due to this particular fellow. Next slide, please. This is another people, local people. So wild cat conservation. He actually conserved wild cats. He showed me the calves of the wild cat this year, last year September actually. Next slide. This is snake conservation area. This is not actually totally private area, but this fellow is very good. So due to my conservation and awareness, his family, his actually sister studying my college, and he told, yes sir, we will conserve, we have no problem. There is 1 acre area, mainly bamboos, bamboo forest, not only snakes, wild cats, so many birds are there, so many things are there actually, and butterflies also plenty, bees, so many things are there. Next slide. Next slide. Yes, this is international border Gongra. These two fellow, his daughter and that fellow, particular they conserve, particular such two hotspot area. They worship like a, they provide the incense sticks regularly evening time. They worships. They told after our awareness program, everything when cleared, everything when explained clearly. So they told this is our just mother like, so we'll worship. Due to his that time of he is only class fourth past fellow, but his daughter is studying class 7. But due to his actually that type of knowledge of conservation, I was surprised and provided on behalf of our college that award. Next slide. This is our border security force, BSF people. And BSF people, how they conserve, one slide is there, I will show you. Yes, next slide, please. This is another fellow, Rajipur area, he conserved particular force. So one by one, particular hotspot, 4 or 5 people, I told you have to conserve it. This is the one motto of the conservation. Otherwise, local people come regularly after the harvesting time, very difficult to save this type of patches because they will burn totally. This is their bad practice actually. Next slide. So this actually people regularly they are also conducting not only conservation, anti-human trafficking and conservation awareness. They used to come our college regularly. Just last week also we conducted one such program. Next slide. Next slide. Yes, I told you this is the 5 square feet area along roadside when you conserve 2023, but now turned into 15 square feet area where wildcat like one minute. May I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, next slide please. Next. Yes. This is nearby our college. You see just behind our college boundary wall. This is one such hotspot I conjure. I am talking from here only 30 meters. So while Trichogenthes dioica we got, so I sent the Indian Agriculture Research. They are very pleased. They will come and they will actually install one conservation center here and one vessel also. This is the, you see how rich this type of wild patch we call local biodiversity hotspot. Next slide, please. This is just 2 months back actually, not 2 months. I think it is February. This is February we conserved this another 2 from here 15 kilometers apart. Next slide. Yes, That fellow particularly saw wildcat habitat inside the hotspot, showing entry on the backside. This is not front side. I just took the backside. You see the hole, bigger hole like things. It is the entry point. So that time, March wildcats was there. So they told here, we don't disturb actually. We should not disturb them. So just took the photograph. This is the local people of a particular area. That is a Gongra. Next slide. This is regularly we are conducting this webinar of conservation. My student of Maulana Azad College, Indro is the NGO, one particular group. Beside this, Lloyd from Canada. Lloyd is also UNEP member. Lisa. So many regularly we are conducting. They told, yes, we are happy to meet you, and if possible, we'll visit your place also for this type of conservation. And many response come from the Africa only. So these people also used to conserve that type of things. Next slide, please. This is again I saw how 2-month, 3-month interval we are conducting that type of awareness program, and particular local people, based on the local people, that type of ethno-medicinal plant or local medicinal plant. Mostly we are collecting from the jungle and putting inside our medicinal plant garden for this conservation purpose. And inside these local patches also, these plants are plenty. And due to our awareness, people, mostly our students, they are doing that type of big job. So next slide. Yes. So not only this, our Unnata Bharat Vision adopted of village, during this awareness program, you are also airing the local people why they conserve this type of patches. But older people, they told, yes, we know this patch or local bio hotspot has so many roles. We know without this, our cultivation will not be fulfilled. But younger one, they have no idea. So older people, when you talk to the older people, they told, yes, we should it. You see, some cultivated field, along the cultivated mid of the field, some such type of patch you can find. So older people, they keep it. They used to keep it. They told, yes, if these patches will be there, so insects and other things will be preserved and they will come for pollination or other purpose. That type of local older people, they have the such knowledge. Next slide. So I told you another such plants, that Bacilla alba, wild pui. The stem is just pink, that type of color actually, and very small leaf. Local people told gastric medicine, just they are using, preparing the dal actually, so mixed with dal, 4 or 5 leaves only. They used to like this, and here everywhere, most of the house also naturally available. Our college also naturally available, this area. But H number is very less. If we not aware about this, maybe in near future, this species will be totally erased. And this is the wild pothos, wild trichogenthes. This wild trichogenthes site, and this is the only 2 or 3 sites we got till date. This is one, flowers are there, but not this slide. Flower and fruit. Next slide. Yes. So citing, this is one chapter is closed. Very soon I will complete. Citing one practical example why we should conserve biodiversity and its known and unknown members. Next slide, please. This is it is the case of the Darjeeling. Dr. Palit also was there in Darjeeling Government College. Myself also was there. During our actually stay, we worked. Dr. Palit also conducted research work there. Myself also. So many things are there. I showed this particular board, only this is only single plant. After actually cave, G's cave, not a single, actually he reported from lower Chitre, lower valley, going to on the way to Tomulu, that area he reported. And only one particular plant along the roadside we got. But Nepal, Bhutan, where the natural such forest is there, but not till date available. Live material, only herbarium specimens They collected, Britishers mostly collected. They collected from this area, but after that, only this is the living plants we got. So immature fruits are eaten raw by the children to expel intestinal worms. That means wormicidal property is there. Maybe this is the reason they are taking immature fruits. The fruit is not ripened. Then how is it possible to come next plants? Maybe another reason is of this particular plants. But now forest department taking the care, it is now peacefully growing. Next plant. Next slide, yes. This is the plant. So fruit, flower, everything we published. Plantasia, Jews print their journal. Agapetis mithiana, variety mithiana, threatened plant on the verge of extinction. Because till date only one particular individual plant we got. This is you see on the way to Lamedura. From Manibhanjan, Chitre and Lamedura just middle. That particular area. One milestone is there. This is the only particular plant. And flowering time only twice flowering. One is June, July, and another time is the December, January. This time flowering. This is the particular plant. This is the documentation. Next slide. This is again biodiversity attack due to anthropogenic causes. Particular Jungle Busti area, Alubadi Jungle Busti, not Alubadi. Alubadi is different near NJP. I am talking about Alubadi Jungle Busti near Ghum railway station. So there on a particular place, when I have an opportunity to work actually under biodiversity board work, that is PBR, People Biodiversity Register work, 32 municipality ward, Darjeeling. So during this ward number 1, Alubadi TN Road, that Jai Kumar Thami. So due to my nomination, that particular persons got 2015 Biodiversity Award from West Bengal Biodiversity Board. He told 30 years back, that type of insect, they told Dhungri Kira. They told Kira actually, Kira. So Dhungri Kira, the particular insects, 30 years back, everywhere available. Central, Tiger Hill area, drain also. If these insects available any water, that means indicating water is pollution free and water is healthy. If any water not showing this type of insect, that means that water is polluted. So from Alubadi TN Road, 7 kilometers down, Jungle Busti, third village. We visited, that is a rock valley, Jungle Busti. And there you see, that is a particular interesting falls is there, and inside the falls, that is the particular insects. After completion of particular day, 15 days maybe, that insect will come to land because they have that particular, they must have wings. So their particular one stage they complete inside the water. And you see, interesting. So I sent for identification purpose entomologists. They told Trichopteran larva, that is the caddis fly. But it is interesting, maybe new species, but we need that particular details. But I sent Erfurt Nature Kunde Museum, Germany. So due to biodiversity rule, we can't send our biodiversity resource to other country without move. So that's why based on this actually live images, they told it is not possible to identify species level. They told subfamily level, very interesting, this one. Next slide, please. This is a scientific identification. I wrote the letter, they replied it. Next slide. This is another plant. They told Fusure Jhad. Somebody told near Srikhola area, Mire. They told Isodon, we know Isodon quaitsa, that particular plant. Synonym, Rhabdosia quaitsa. But interesting plant you see. Just to cross it, this leaf, some dye-like things will come. And this dye, they applied on the wound, skin disease, ringworm. Within 7 to 15 days, 90% that is cured. I'll show you my next slide. Next slide, please. This you see. We collected, this is the process of collection. He just crushing it. That is dye is coming. He just applied here. After 7 days, when he come back, we see 90% already cured. 90% cured after 7 days of this herbal treatment. So I am showing because these local biodiversity hotspot, we are neglecting them. Our stakeholder also neglecting. They are planning big forest, big area, but this small area they are neglecting. So how such things are there everywhere? So they told particular dose. This is published in Indian Journal of Traditional Knowledge, 2024, recently published. Next slide. So it is Budo Okhoti, that particular plant, Astilbe rivularis plant. So people of the Nepalese people, mainly they collected and dried it, and whole year they are using. Very interesting. Dried rhizome are boiled and extract are taken and provide to the ladies after childbirth to reduce their labor pain. It is the traditional practice among the Nepalese, Gorkha Nepalese. Somewhere also, some people that Dhotre and other area, they are using as they told this plant provide us blood. Blood will prepare. So different uses there. Different area, different uses there. Next slide, please. This is, our common plant, the Nephrodepis, but common plant. You will be surprised that one tuber equivalent to 1 liter water. When 2022, Mustafa Ilachouri visited my institute under intensive program. So he visited Darjeeling, December 2022. So he was also surprised. They told we need not any water. Just one bulb we need, we can reach destination without any problem of water scarcity. And any urinary problem or so many problems is there, urinary, kidney. So some people told kidney stones also dissolved by this tuber extract. So it cleans urine, it releases body pain. During long walking or trekking, no water is required if anybody takes 10 tuber. Mr. Sunjit Tamang, 56, age, Manibhanjan area, on 6 December. So this is the way, those who are research scholar and students, I am just showing details. In this way you have to document. Your documentation will be clear. Here you have to prepare one herbarium sheet. Your field number will be there. Your field notebook will be there. You have to collect it. And who actually, that indigenous traditional informer, who informed first? You have to take the video, if possible, written permission. Without permission, we can't publish. Either written or video, he tell clearly, yes, if based on this plant, anything will publish, but biopiracy matter not be there. So we will not biopiracy, we just documentation purpose, scientific work purpose we are taking. If anything, any medicine, anything prepared, so community will be helpful. So in this way, they will write. So without written permission, without of this particular community or who told first, we cannot publish. So when you go to ethnobotanical or such type of works, actually, please collect this type of data. Next slide, please. Because Mustafa Ilachouri is the one of the editorial member of the ethnobotanical research and application of Journal of the America, published from the America, the Scopus Journal. So he told that particular way out, actually, that instruction and rules of this particular plant. So these are, I'm showing just so many different plants is there, and they are that type of, and there small patch or small type of local biodiversity hotspot area that plants are available, mostly along the roadside. Next slide. This is, they told Khanappa or Khanukpa, actually Tetradium fraxinifolium. Flower is interesting, fruit is also looking interesting. But during COVID pandemic time, so actually these seeds very used to vegetable, dal, they are mixed these seeds. So for immunity booster purpose and relieving headache, seeds are eaten raw, or 8 seeds are eaten after making the powder in a glass of normal water in the morning, after put for 7 days to cure any type of viral fever. Actually, based on the local people, we conducted more than 70 people, vast area of the Darjeeling and Kalimpong. So 30% people told, 70% people not told. They told we have no idea. But 30% people told, yes, we have idea. That type of actually data and documentation report we have. So more actually investigation required for getting this actually uh, documentation and this medicinal use that particular purpose. Next slide. Yes. So this is the rhododendron, 2022 I took the photograph from Dhotri area. So just I'm showing I completed my biodiversity work. Darjeeling is always Darjeeling. Dr. Pali also visited, myself visited. Not only we visited, we are staying there. So we work there. So always our heart is there only. So just I want to tell on the eve of International Biodiversity Day celebration, please I share you my these slides, nothing but just you start from tomorrow this type of local biodiversity small area. Those who are along the roadside, maybe sometimes just bank of the ponds or river, that type of they are surviving there only. But inside these so many things are there. So one particular such hotspot study, so many experts require, not only botanists, zoologists, nature conservationists, so many experts of uh, others field also require, and small ecosystem also going on there. If you really observe in the eye of the ecosystem. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. This is an eye opener for all of us. So now we open the floor for a brief discussion where participants may engage with our speaker and ask questions. Please unmute yourself and ask the question, or you can type the question in the chat box for all the participants. Yes, sir. Please ask your question. Sangomitru, sir.
Yes.
Good afternoon, sir. Thank you for the wonderful talk. I just wanted to know whether you could make this presentation available to us for later use.
Yes.
It is already shared with us. Sir, if you permit, can we share the PPT with the participants if they want it?
Yes. 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 No problem.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Sir,
Hello.
I had another question.
Yes.
Sir, have you tried creating some kind of a database, for example, the ones we have for the eBird, something similar to
Yes.
that?
Yes. 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 Actually, this is the initial stage. I told na I am as an administrator. I from my actually beginning I told already clearly. I am just as an administrator. Only when I am staying used to stay here 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. I working. It is need actually detailed investigation work. Just initial stage, I am inviting all the stakeholder, all experts from different fields. If they will come, that will be better. So many things are there. So we didn't start actually that type of work actually till date.
Sir, we got a question from Priyankar Chakraborty.
Yes,
How
yes.
can non-scientists and locals get involved? What should we do
Yes,
if we come across such sites?
yes, yes. Non-site and local people, because local people know better than us. If you actually converse with them, if you visit them, they know better. They will not tell easily, but they know where this particular plants is available. A particular virgin area where hospitals, local hospitals is long distance, they are basically depend upon this herbal medicine, and they know that type of bushes or patches. There is also some plants, and they know it. They will preserve without. This is the traditional way of biodiversity conservation. But nowadays, actually, due to shortage of land problem, cultivated land is going to day by day very short. That's why, and older people, those know actually that our ITK people So that type of people, their number is also going to diminish day by day. So younger generation nowadays, they are not willing to consume such type of things. So that's why, but earlier 30 years back, 50 years back, you see that type of patches were more larger. They were there. That's why we have seen now. But now actually land problem is going to problem. Road, mostly I told na, they are along the roadside. And road construction, road expansion going on. That time they will automatically erase. If we do board under the name of the government college or others, at least they will preserve. In my case, Gongra, the Bangladesh international border area, so roads expansion going on, but 4 to 5 they already preserved. They told no problem, just to replace from here to that distance, 2 feet away only. But they preserve. But if I not put this board, not initiated my work, they had no idea about this. So local people, only local people, they know, but their percentage is 10%. But 90% people, for this purpose, we have to aware them. Only awareness program. Why they will conserve? Because you have to see, if there is no snake, then what happened? Because rat population will increase. If rat population will increase, your cultivated crops, everything they will eat. How to survive? So it is ecosystem. Everybody require. Every individuals, every member of biodiversity must be there. They have some balance. In this way, local people, we have to explain them. Please, Punjab, this is small area, but so many things are there. But my area, local people, they know everything. Now, due to this awareness program, they have cucumber cultivation during September, October, November, they got more money. So I told the cucumber, how is it possible? Pollination is a main factor. So they believe it, yes. So now they told, yes, is conserve it. Sometimes somebody put the board. They inform me, I have number. Already they have my number. Those they intimate, they inform me. Yes, sir, we are already taken, and that type of people doing it in this way. I told it is not easy matter, but you start, it will be successful one day, and it will be a great success. Because 1 second, not 1 minute now, 1 second, one piece is going to extinct globally. So at least we conserve such type of 1 or 2 such type of forest, small patches. That will be great contribution on the eve of International Biodiversity Conservation.
Sir, we have another question from Himanshu Kalita. He
Yes.
wanted to know more about the ethical considerations that should be followed for documentation.
Yeah. So documentation purpose, when you go anywhere, people will tell you, yes, this from this plant, this is the prepared. For this purpose, just listening from them, we are publishing. No publisher, good publisher will publish. And it is not a documentation at all nowadays, as per TKDL rule. So you have to take the permission. First, to explain them local people. When you meet this area, must be accompanied with local people. So local people can explain them clearly. Actually, as per ABS, access and benefit sharing. If anything will prepare, your community will get. And most of the area now, BMC or the Biodiversity Management Committee is there. Due to State Biodiversity Board work, every state. So BMC is there, that will be better. They have PBR, people biodiversity register. So you just clearly tell them, if anything will published or anything will be patented or prepare the medicine, your community will get. Without depriving your community, will not do anything. They agree. So you take the audio and video also there. They permit, not forcefully take the video, because some female persons is there, female or others, they won't actually, they may not allow you to take their photograph. If permit them, then only. Otherwise, don't forcefully. Only audio you take. Audio is also enough there. And if possible, written permission. They will try it. Yes, if any medicine or other thing will prepared, we help. So we have no problem. So if they prepare the medicine, our community will get help economically. So both will be benefited. So they will sign it. So that type of copy also you must retain. So publishing in Ethnobotanical Research and Application, USA Journal or IJTK recently, our Indian Journal of Traditional Knowledge, they must be this type of Scopus Journal. Without this thing, they will not publish. And for documentation purpose also, this is also required. This must be take care of this thing. Otherwise, without this thing, you're publishing, it is not good. And same thing purpose. Some people told this dose may be vary. Another village you go, they told this type of dose. So this dosimetry may be vary. Sometimes some people told this is the prepare from some snake bites. Other people told not snake bite. So you see how many people told you snake bites, particular one village, several village, particular block. So this data you have to take. Maybe time taking matter, but if this type of data you have, then you can go for patenting or other purpose. So extraction or other purpose. Without this thing, so if you go to CDRI or NDRI, they will also publish. They told how many people told this. I told now that Khanappa or that plant, 30% people told. So 30% they wanted. They told minimum 70% people told. Then they will. But so many villages I have to conduct survey. I only 20% surveyed. 80% village not surveyed. If I completed 80%, maybe 70% people will come. But people know, most of the people told they have no idea. They don't know like this. So when you go for ethical purpose, always take their permission. Before taking photograph, please take their permission. I am telling you.
Any more questions from the participants? Sir, if you permit, I have a very small question.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah.
Sir, during my field visits in Maharashtra at the Western Ghat
Yes.
part, I have seen several
Yes.
sacred groves like these
Yes.
biodiversity local hotspots. What are the status of sacred groves in West Bengal? Are they similar to these local hotspots or can be conserved?
No. Local actually, maybe this local hotspot. If there are any actually sacred group, sacred one, what is there? Some deity or something belief. Local people believe will be there, must be there. And most hotspot is outskirts the village. You see, there is some belief people. Yes, some deity is there. Due to this, traditionally people conserve without any forest guard or anything. They preserve there. They may be small. That is also relic patch and local biodiversity hotspot. There are no deity or other things considered. That's why they are fragile, vulnerable compared to sacred grove. Sacred grove are more stable because local people believe us there. So due to their belief, religious belief, they won't actually destroy. But these local biodiversity hotspot I told you like that. These local biodiversity hotspot also relic patch, but these are not religious belief or other things. People's mind they are not there, so they will be erased easily. So they are more tremendous threat conditions compared to sacred grove.
Thank you, sir.